Hello friends, welcome to Factopedia YouTube channel. Today we are going to know about the biography of Dalai Lama. Biography of Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama was born in 1935 and is alive. The 14th Dalai Lama was born Lamo Dondrup, the fifth child of a large family in the farming village of Qinghai, China. At the age of 2, he was picked out as the rebirth of the 13th Dalai Lama and sent for formal monastic training to become a Buddhist monk and eventually become the spiritual head of the Tibetan people. His spiritual name is Tenzing Gyatso, though he is mostly referred to as the Dalai Lama. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness, said by Dalai Lama. He was formally enthroned as the Dalai Lama in 1950, shortly after the Chinese invasion of Tibet. He was thrust into a position of immense significance, becoming both spiritual and political leader to a country under invasion and occupation. After several years of Chinese occupation and persecution of the Tibetan religious practices, the Dalai Lama feared capture by the Chinese and so reluctantly decided to leave and fled over the border into India. It was a perilous journey, undertaken mostly on foot. After meeting with the Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, the Dalai Lama and up to 80,000 Tibetan exiles were allowed to stay and set up a government in exile in Dharamshala, India. The Dalai Lama has followed a long campaign of non-violent resistance to the Chinese occupation. He has frequently called on the Chinese to respect the basic human rights of the indigenous Tibetans and end the migration of the ethnic Han Chinese into Tibet. In 1987, he proposed a 5 point peace plan about the future of Tibet and called Tibet to be made into a zone of peace. He also secured United Nations resolutions to support the right for Tibetan self-determination, as well as being the leader of the political struggle for Tibet. He has taught extensively on Buddhist philosophy and in particular his teachings of loving kindness and the spiritual practice of Dzogchen. As a monk, he follows a celibate lifestyle. He rises every morning early in the morning and undertakes periods of meditation according to his Buddhist teachings. He is a and encourage others to adopt a vegetarian diet or at least reduce consumption of meat. Some famous quotes by His Holiness Dalai Lama. I am convinced that everyone can develop a good heart and a sense of universal responsibility with or without religion. I don't want to convert people to Buddhism. All major religions, when undertook properly, have the same potential for good. This, these are the sentences which are taken from the Nobel Prize acceptance speech 1989 by Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1989. Outside of religion, he has a great interest in technology and science, being fascinated with mechanical objects from an early age. He once remarked if he was not a monk, he might have been an engineer. He has sought to develop a meaningful relationship between Buddhism and science. The Dalai Lama has also spoken out about the importance of protecting the environment, avoiding war, the benefits of nuclear disarmament, and has been critical of the worst excesses of capitalism. These are some of the famous quotes of Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama wrote frequently about the way to inner peace and happiness. He said, human happiness and human satisfaction must ultimately come from within oneself. It is wrong to expect some final satisfaction to come from money or from a computer. The Path to Tranquility Daily Wisdom, written in 1998 and edited by Renuka Singh. I feel that the essence of spiritual practice is your attitude towards others. When you have a pure, sincere motivation, then you have right attitude towards others based on kindness, compassion, love, and respect. Practice brings the clear realization of the oneness of all human beings and the importance of others benefiting by your actions. This is a line, and these are the thoughts of Dalai Lama. Every day, think as you wake up, today I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I am not going to waste it. I am going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I am going to have kind thoughts towards others. I am not going to get angry or think badly about others. I am going to benefit others as much as I can. These are some of the motivational thoughts and quotes by Dalai Lama. When we meet real tragedy in life, we can react in two ways. Most importantly, listen very carefully. Either by losing hope and falling into self destructive habits, or second, by using the challenge to find our inner strength. Very good point told by the Dalai Lama. I am a big fan of this sentence. And one must follow the second option, that is to challenge and to find the inner strength. Look at children. Of course, they may quarrel, but generally speaking, they do not harbor ill feelings as much or as long as adults do. Most adults have the advantage of education over children, but what is the use of an education if they show a big smile while hiding negative feelings deep inside? Children don't usually act in such a manner. If they feel angry with someone, they express it and then it is finished. They can still play with that person the following day. A very good experience told by Dalai Lama. The Art of Happiness, it is a book for living. It is a must read book. I recommend everyone to please read it and see the change in your life. And it is available at Amazon or any online platform, and the link will be provided in the description. Thank you friends for watching this video. I hope you all enjoy the video and got inspiration from the life of this person, Dalai Lama. And keep watching, stay connected. Jai Hind.